Sector the enemy base or kill all enemy forces.
Amon's getting some free pot shots.
Oh,
Alright, they Testudo.
Yep. We got the Testudo. I was lucky. They could have started that match already down. So it looks like our guys are, setting up a perimeter in the front. Ellie's are coming from behind, coming to support the flank on the rear.
Yeah, we're PSB is just sitting up on the hill, boxing up pretty hard here.
Looks like they took that hill on their side. Looks like they're gonna stick with that, so they see what my guys on this side are gonna be doing. Oh, the Paul Street boys strike first.
Yep, that is a 2-point lead they got. So they're definitely.
And it hurts. Oh look, we've got the Ellies in the front.
Yeah, it's not so smart. There's no reason for them to be tanking that.
I believe, Salvaggio is doing what I thought we'd see him do, is try to draw a monster fire on him, and then maybe get TWI micros from fire on him. Now look, here it comes. Look, bam.
Yep.
Look at that. Oof, bam.
He right over it.
Amons gets the shot off. But
Amons is doing a good job moving away. Macros not in his shields.
It looks like they're trying to they've got Salvaggio trying to corral them and encircle them with Elias. He's drawing and Telesio out over. While the Slinger duel continues to rage.
Oh, a bit of damage on Amons here. But Macros definitely did not come out on top.
He didn't. It's shockingly. Oh, and they got a good hit on Salvaggio's rear. On his front, Ellie took some significant damage. And he is at least kiting Telesio over to the side, and he's not really a factor in the match at the moment. And the Slinger battle just continues to rage.
Mon's being very good about flicking his first shields on and off whenever he thinks he's gonna take fire.
I mean, that's definitely key right now. What's keeping him alive in this? They're kind of neck and neck almost in this battle, which is interesting. But I tell you what, Salvaggio has gotten his Ellies across the river, and there's some Alex Cav on their side roaming around free.
Yeah, it seems like Vae Victis is gonna try and push up because I think they realize that they're not gonna win this strange battle if it keeps going on like this.
Yeah, but it's still going. Oh, and he's got to turn his Cav around. They picked them up. Amaz is trying to fire on him. Oh.
Macro's trying to get some damage on the Ellies. Not very much though.
So those Ellies are in an interesting position. They've done their job, but now are they overextended? What do you think?
No one's coming in with them. It kind of seems like they're confused on if they want to push or not, but it seems like now they're starting to.
Oh, we've got Cab fight in the middle.
Oh,
oh my God.
Iron Samuel.
Iron Sam.
Took a big hit there for free.
Oh, I can't believe that. That's just shocking. But get
this.
The
Iron Samuel coming in way on the flank here.
Oh my God, we have Echo coming in onto them. They've crossed the river, but they've done it in the line of sight of Echo. Yeah. He's going back and hiding. I don't know if they've had to have seen him, right?
Oh yeah. Echo has seen pretty much everything that has gone on from them crossing.
But I think he fired on Echo, but he took cover. He's trying to take the soft underbelly of Echo if he can get him.
Yeah, this is a very spread out fight right now. Echo, I think, is just trying to get back to the safety of his team. I think he's done his job of scouting.
It's a 40-point game, ladies and gentlemen. This game is close so far. 10 minutes to go.
Yep.
Full 5 minutes done.
So I think Vae Victis is trying to get a full surround here going on.
Yeah, but it looks like they're gonna move across the river right now. They're going into PBS's Forest chasing Echo possibly down because he's. Oh, but I'm surprised. The poise right now of Sir Henry. He's slowly creeping forward. Oh, look, and Telesio is gonna maybe try to single him out. Let's see what happens. Uh-oh, they are spread
Oh,
thin.
yeah, Eco is pretty far out there.
Yeah,
Does not
yeah,
want to
he
be
is.
caught in a battle here.
Oof. I don't know. This is interesting here. This might be oh my God! It looks like PBS is crossing the river. Oh man, they're going for
Oh,
the germ player, Sir Henry.
yep, Vae Victis is
Oh
very
wow.
spread out now, so if they can isolate
Our
these
base is under
infantry
Yeah,
attack.
and end it pretty
yeah.
quick.
I think that's what they're doing here for sure. If they can get Kosama swinging around Sir Henry, he's gonna get a shot off onto his back. I think it's gonna cost him.
Oh, Ellie fight going
Oh,
on here.
that hurt. Oh my goodness. And so now it looks like V is coming in and moving in on their base and trying to collapse on them, but I don't know if it'll be enough. They do have people in their base. They are.
Inteliso is getting a very good trade with his Aries right now.
Yeah, Kasam is trying to get through the line. The infantry is pushing back on them now. This is interesting. He is in vengeance, Henry. Sir Henry is in vengeance, but it looks like he's gonna take another jab hit.
He is also under prescription. So that's hurting Sir Henry a lot.
Oh, Sir Henry just lost about half that unit to a hit from Kasam. And he's got a unit coming in to try to close the gap, but it's just too slow.
Oh, these
And
Carthage spears will hold them off indefinitely.
Echo has been chasing, running around in the back there, just playing peekaboo with macros and the rest of the guys.
Yep.
Now,
Seems like he's just here to support this alien decapping, because Ellies can decap for pretty much wherever.
we've got an Ellie duel going on with Tolesio and Salvaggio.
Yep.
Looks like
Oh,
Tolesio is gonna. Oh,
he's gonna lose. Oh no, he got stunned. He got killed.
Oh, he did get stunned, and he did kill him.
He still has two left though.
He's got the one in the base though. I think that one may die. If they can just stutter him and lock him into that vengeance.
Yep, these guys are under vengeance.
Oh, Paul Boy tries to do a move and goes in on Tagra, even though that's speed.
I think this fight over here in the river is basically over at this point. It's taking a bit of time to mop him up.
I mean, Kosam with his jabs, just running, left and right
Oh,
around.
Inteliso is gonna lose another early.
Yeah, that's big. That's big. That's big. Can Macros take him down?
Oh.
He turned his back. I think this another shot or two is gonna take him. Oh,
Oh.
Salvaggio is also taking it in the rear from Kosam.
Yeah.
Oh, and two Ellie's
There
down.
they all go.
Oh,
So
oh my God. So it looks like
I think
the poultry boys are pulling away now, even though we've got a cap going on, and that's interesting. And we're definitely gonna see some decaps, but we'll see. I think Echo will come around and stop anything that will get too close to a cap.
at this point the jab advantage is really gonna start to kick in. They have no answer, and there's just a whole lot of infantry here.
Macros is in what looks like a rout. He's running. He's escaping from the fire from our boy here, Amon.
Oh yeah, he doesn't even have the amount of manpower to really even be a threat at this point. It's just gonna be Kosam melting these infantry, and that's pretty much gonna be the end of it.
Iron Samuels has been sitting there trying to get a hit on Amon's for a long time, but just not the speed needed, I think, to really get the charge off. And Paul Box just try to hit him and slowed him down a bit. Looks like
Samuel coming in.
Nope, Magic Pants got him.
Yep, he's feared. Yeah, it's not gonna work.
He's just gonna be too slow with that fear on him as well. And here comes Paul Box with another. Oh no, he turned in on the base. I thought he was gonna come in and trap Irons. But it looks like the Poultry boys pull this one off. There was definitely an interesting match.
Oh yeah, I think Vae Victis kind of had the right idea, trying to push their offensive advantage and try and spread out. But they took too long and just gave PSB all the time in the world to take shots, and eventually single out that infantry that they left behind and just kill them quick.
I think Macros, you know, saw Echo in the forest and thought, you know, there are some easy points right there if I can just get in reach. And then that's when they left, you know, Sir Henry in the middle, and it was just he was two by himself at that point, and
Yep.
the Poacher boys,
And
they really knew
those tier 8 Hannibal infantry can just run away whenever they want. They don't have to commit to anything really.
Yeah, and they're just cleaning it up now. I mean, they fought hard. Definitely some interesting tactics that were used there. It was definitely entertaining, I felt like.
Oh yeah. Instead, I think another thing that really came into play again was bringing 2 heavy infantry. Really limits your mobility to try and be offensive.
Yeah, if he could have moved, if Sir Henry would have been closer to the side of where, you know, we had, you know, his slingers on his side, it would have been where Macros was. It would have been a major difference, because then when they engaged, it would hit their backs would have been to Macros, and he could have fired in on them. But he had that huge rock that he used in the beginning, you know, to get across as cover, but now didn't, you know, disallowed him from firing back down when they were circling Sir Henry.
Yep, they just with 2 spread out, not enough mobility. Just couldn't capitalize on what they wanted to. And Amons was able to pretty handily win that slinger duel at the very beginning, which forced them to be offensive with their heavy infantry comp.
Give it to Macros. It was an interesting duel, you know, until he gave up on it to cross the river and chase down, you know, what he thought might have been some good points in firing on. But it was definitely, you know, pretty intriguing for a bit there.
Oh yeah, it wasn't a complete stomp, but I think they realized that Amons kind of had the advantage going on for quite a while there. After those like first 2 volleys,